Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second part on running our HTML for beginners. Now we are going to start about the text formatting element. There is a simple element. It is the one that is added within that headers and paragraph to develop the big thing that you will be seeing on your web browser. So again, tap to your VS Code Studio and create the second file, name it the listen2 listen02.html. After that, you see this the first lesson that we have started. And if you are the beginner, so check out my course on the first video. You will find how we talked about this. So we are going to start about the second part, which is text formatting. So on the second part, which is the second lesson, come here again, you shift exclamation mark enter by emmet abbreviation, and you get the entire base here on the title, which is the supplied, like here you see here at Coding Academy, which is that we named it, that is the Coding Academy. Here let us call it like the name, the formatting part, for example, like that. So we close this HTML because it is just causing us a problem, and we open this with Ctrl Alt P. You see, to the formatting part we have nothing, so we are going to add something, and we use the text formatting element. The first thing that we'll do, we come here, for example, you want to add the header, just say heading 1, which is one of the biggest headers that we have seen, and say I want to learn HTML. Hope you have seen this. And then here you may create the paragraph and add it with that lorem that we have seen. You write lorem, and then you count the word that you want, like I want 14 words, and say I want 14, then press enter. Automatically when you do control save, you automatically get this thing which is I want to run, and then you run some $theta meta constrictor, a deep singularite, and another word that I don't know, it's like it's a Latin, Spanish, I don't know. Then you come back to your second lesson and start to format. The first formatting text that we are going to talk about is marking a text. When you mark a text, the text in HTML becomes yellow. For example, you want to say this HTML, let's mark this HTML, you Ctrl X to cut it, then you say mark, have you seen it, and then enter. When you enter, the mark inline element will appear. Then you Ctrl V HTML, Ctrl S to save. You automatically get this simple thing. When you mark the text, it comes with a background of yellow. Then bolding a text. For example, if you want to bold a text, the text become strong, big. It is like the bold is like strong. In other word, when we say that the text is bold, Ctrl X, B, bold, Ctrl S, you will see that here it is bold. But if we wanted to to say that it must be strong, also it is another inline element that is the same as bold. You come here, for example, in this ammeter constructor, you then control X, you say I wanted to strengthen it by strong, then control V, control S, and then you get that it is the same. Bold and the strong are the same. Then if you want to italicize element which is italic, the element we act the word or the content that is inside the paragraph, which is normally the word, will act as if they are somehow horizontal to some angle. This is how italic is made. You come here and let's say that we want this nostrum, and control X, italicize it by I, control V, then you will get that it is here, it is italicized. So to underline this word, you may say I want to underline this thing. You come here to this logo, control X, then you underline it by U, which is a simple abbreviation U, then you get underline, and control V, control S, you will get rubrum underlined. So to say that we want to express or we want to show the abbreviation to something, for example, to show abbreviation, you come here, let's say that this is paragraph which says that HTML. To say abbreviation, you write a double BR abbreviation, enter the title, you say capital hyper. So for example, no, this is the bad way that I wanted to show it, but let me show you the best way. We want to say that this is HTML. HTML is better. Say this. And when we wanted to show some clear explanation to someone who don't know this word, you say, for example, you just come here and take this entire word, control X, and say AB double R, A B A double B R, and press enter. The title will say caps lock hyper caps lock text M mark up markup language. So you came here with an abbreviation and you write that in the capital letter and say HTML. Yes, control S to see what you have written. You see, HTML is disapplied, but we cannot see that clear explanation. To see that clear explanation, you just hover over it and then you get that hypertext markup language. For example, you want to disapply East African community. You come here to the paragraph, the ARC, for example, ARC is one of the East African community. Control S. Someone doesn't know ARC. What is ARC? What is East African community? Who don't know whether it exists, you simply take these ARC letters, abbreviated letters, and the control X, you add there A B B R like that, and then you write East with capital letter, African, SICO, which stands for community, and then you come here and Control V, Control S. So this is how East African community is supplied. So to come with other strong thing that is useful is subscript and superscript. Subscript, it is just a simple HTML element which takes the word downward in relation to another. For example, in this paragraph, I want to write water. For example, water element. We say water H2O. When you Control S, no one can know that this is the element of the water. This is not the compound of water. How can you write the compound of water like this? So if you want to write the compound of water, you came here and take these two and say subscript like that. Then two, you take this like caps lock, Control S, and when you go there, you find that your water is written in a very good way. Taking this all backward, you get water written this way. If you want to write super equation, you may come here, the same paragraph, and you create another paragraph. For example, you want to write the higher equation, you say the base number, you say that in base 10, this number is in base 10, and you say that 10 by, for example, 1 3 sub, and then you come back like this, and then you put here 10, Control S, you will find that number existing in the base 10, like we have shown the subscript how it works. Like in a superscript, which is above, it takes this number to the top. Like for example, we wanted to like a big equation. For example, in this paragraph, another paragraph that we can create, we want to write equation. We say that x superscript super like this, when super 3, then you may copy this, Control C, then you add another, and then you say that it is x plus another x with super of 2, and then you add another, which is Control V, super window, you just say that is same of 3 4 5, then Control S, then you will find the equations like equation like this. So the simple exercise that you can have right now is to write another equation of your choice and show in your HTML like this, and show the difference between this and usable and strong, emphasizes, which is like italic when you use. Also italic works like emphasizing text, like When you come here to East African community and take this African community, Control X, then you take M, which is emphasize, Control V, Control S to save, then you get African community. Also this M, which is emphasizing text, also works like a italic. So thank you for your time. This is the second part, which talks about the text formatting element. It is very useful and it is very crucial in getting a website of your choice. So I wish you to follow up until we finish this course of HTML. Don't hesitate, just follow, like and share, and comment, so I know whether this content is just helping you. Continue to have good time and be happy in your days. I love you all. Thank you. To the next course.